Good morning to the Learning Pro Live. My name's Cath Ellis, and today we're going to be talking about Chrome extensions. Now, Melissa Milloway did a great news, she's got a great newsletter, This Side Up, and she talked about Chrome extensions, and it gave me an idea. I think I might talk about some of the Chrome extensions that I use, and they really speed up my workflow. And you've probably seen a little bit of a pattern with the Learning Pro Live. I am talking about these things, how we can be a little bit more efficient in our workflow every day. So I've got 10 great Chrome plugins lined up. If anyone's tuning in, please let me know where you're tuning in from. I'd love to know. Let me know as well what kind of plugin you use. But in the meantime, I'll get into it and I'll show you some of the plugins that I use. And I'm going to start off with one of my favorites. Let me just share my screen. Now, the first plugin that I'm going to talk about is this one, okay? And just bear with me one moment. So this one is called Infinity New Tab. Now, all of these plugins I've actually put on my, what's it called? I put in the comments, the footnotes, so you can take a look at all of them. So Infinity Pro Tab, you can see it here. I use this all the time. I absolutely love it. I might actually go full screen, so it's a bit easier to see. So Infinity Pro Tab has been a game changer for me. As you can see, if I open a new tab, it just opens with this. And these are all the things that I use every single day. So essentially, I've got shortcuts to, it could be a document, it could be a course, an e-learning course, it could be a shortcut to my Google Drive. I can pretty much do anything with this. So this is the little tab on the right-hand corner. This allows me to go in and customize everything. So I can back it up. So I've got this working on my Mac. I'm on my Windows right now. I've got a couple of Macs as well. I've got a laptop and I've got a desktop. So, you know, it all looks really streamlined because I back it up. I can come down here. I can choose different layouts. I can also choose things like text colors, what background image I want. And you can see that I've got all these different shortcuts. And what I like the most about it, oh, Cara North, what do you like, lady? Do I win a prize for being here for both of your streams today? Absolutely, you do. So what I like the most about it is if I'm doing something like this and I open up a tab, you know, if I'm live streaming, it just looks really clean. I've been able to put my brand image in the background. Yeah, so I just absolutely love it. So that is my first tab. Hello, Troy. Infinity New Tab. Hello, sir. How are you? So all of these are in the description below, guys. I'm talking about Chrome descriptions. How are you doing, Caitlin? Lovely to have you here too. Infinity New Tab. That's the name of this plugin. My next plugin that I'm going to talk about, I might just open up something so this works a little bit easier. Let's just bring in LinkedIn. My next plugin that I'm going to be talking about is Color Picker Eyedropper. Now, again, these plugins are ones that I use every single day, right? This is something that I use multiple times a day. So if I'm ever, you know, if I've got an image here and I want to pick out what a color is on something, I can go here and I can literally click on this little plugin and I can drag over to the color and I just click on it and here you go. I've got the RGB and I've got the hex and I can literally just copy it and I can paste it wherever I need it. So, you know, if for example, this is the point that I need it, there you go. It's really, really easy. So Caitlin's saying that would be helpful for my 101 tools and resources. I was thinking that as well. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I love Chrome plugins. They're so useful. So we've done 2 now. We've done Infinity, New Tab, and we've done Color Pick Eyedropper. Let me know, do you guys use any of these tools? Have you guys got these in your Chrome browser right now? The next one that I'm going to talk about is what font, right? And again, this is a game changer for me. I love going to someone's website. So let's just see. There was a really cool little project that I opened up. And I was actually going to say to Troy Ashman, who's tuning in right now, hey, Troy, I dare you to rebuild this in Storyline, right? You can see it's pretty funky. Right? Love it. So if I was interested in working out what's the fonts that they've used here, I can use this plugin. So I go over to what font, click on it. And what's beautiful is if I hover over any of the fonts, it will tell me what's the actual weight of it, what's the family. It will tell me the size, the line height, and also the color. So, you know, doesn't work so well on buttons because it's really just looking at fonts, right? But, you know, there's a pink there, you know, and there's like a, don't know what kind of color there, but what are you saying, Cara? I'm seeing that annoying permanent marker font everywhere now. It's the 2020 Comic Sans. Which permanent marker are you talking about? Just a permanent marker. Yeah, absolutely. So what I love about this is I can click on any kind of website and I can work out what exactly the colors are that they're using. Troy's digging this. And I can work out what's the font, what's the weight. Did you not know about this plugin, Troy? You see, Caitlin laughing her head off at you. So yeah, I absolutely love it. I love that I can get colors off things. I love that I can work out what the font colors are. The next one I'm going to talk about, and again, guys, let me know, are you using this? Are you using this plugin at the moment? Or permanent marker? Yeah. So this is the one that Cara's saying. It's a font called Permanent Marker. Yeah, it's been very popular, very popular. So as instructional designers, another thing that we do a lot of is mocking up content, right? So it's very useful for us to have a tool that we can create lorem ipsum. This was me putting my list together. Can I close that? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to use this as an example. So if I open up, actually, I don't need to open up a tab. If I go over here to lorem ipsum generator, what's really nice about this is my usual workflow would have been opening lorem ipsum, copying paragraphs, and then pasting it in. But from here, I can go to my lorem ipsum generator and I can go, I want one paragraph. And I might say, I want just allows me to kind of have it straight off the bat. And it means that I can go to my tool, I can paste it. Without messing around with it too much. This is what it does, and I just really love it. All right, so that's lorem ipsum generator. Do you think that that's a useful one to use? So we've done Infinity, new tab, we've done the color picker, we've done choosing or identifying fonts, we've done lorem ipsum. Now this one is no new one, and it's called Loom. Let me just sign in. Now, sure, I don't need to tell you what Loom is. So it's having a few problems because I'm using the camera at the moment. But essentially what Loom is it allows you to record your screen, okay? So the one off the Chrome browser, okay, allows you to record at 720. It's not HD, okay? But if you're needing something done quick, then it's perfect. I also pay for Loom, but this one is free, okay? So you can download this. You can do screen only. You can do the camera. It's not liking it because I'm using this at the moment. So it allows you to do screen only, allows you to capture a tab. Obviously, you can see my microphone going right now, and you can choose whether you have a photograph or control menu and things like that. So I really like this plugin. Kara's the same, you know, she says, I use Loom pretty much daily. I got hooked on it when they gave away a premium account during the pandemic. So yeah, I mean, I totally agree there. I think that was just wonderful what they did. And actually what they did for me, because I was a paid user, is they made it half price. So Loom, that's a great one. The next one that I'm going to show you is a cheeky little plugin that I use on a regular basis. Now, let me see if I can just bring up another. Let's bring up. For some reason, I was looking at Super Mario Brothers Tanuki suits yesterday for a little project that I was doing. So if I just bring this up, this is Google. What I can do with this is called Image Downloader. So if I click on this, it actually will bring up all the images and will allow you to download it straight from here. So if I'm on a page, let's see if I can bring up something. Let's see what's on this website. Okay. All right. Well, it's pretty useless. Let's say this image I was interested in. Okay, I can go to Image Downloader. Okay, and then all I need to do is click on Tanuki suit, and it'll download it. Okay, so nice little cheeky plugin, allows you to download images really quickly. My next plugin that I'm going to show you is one that Troy's going to like, and he says, I've been inspecting codes. So you'll like this, Troy. Again, you know, I'm like you. I'm constantly trying to work out. Yeah, Janet, the quality of the image is good. Let's download one. Oh, in Loom, absolutely. 720. It's just it's probably the same as Zoom right now, so it's not bad. It's just not 1080. So yeah, we're definitely, and it's free, so I'd encourage you, download it and have a crack with it. So just going back to Troy, talking about code, you're going to love this, Troy. So this one that I'm using is called, I'm trying to remember what it's called. CSS Peeper. Normally it says it, right? So I'm just going to use CSS Peeper. And what it allows me to do is it allows me to click onto elements on the page, and I can work out basically things like line heights, padding, you know, if I wanted to work out on this button. Okay, so you can see sometimes you just want to work out what the size of a button is. And this really helps us in e-learning as well, because I certainly go and I look at websites and I want to see what the industry is doing. So if I want to go to a website like Wards, is it another A? Yeah. I want to have a look at some award-winning websites, and I want to see what are the size of buttons that they're using, you know. So if I have a look here and I see, let's see if something catches my eye. Okay, so what's nice about this website is I can go and I can actually, pardon me, I thought I was clicking on the actual website. So if I was wanting to take a look at some of the elements on this, and we've got a great session, Troy and I and Emma Pawson, Shirlene. Well, this is taking forever to load. Well, it doesn't really matter. Let's even say that we're just wanting to work out the size of these buttons. Well, we've got a great session tomorrow in which we're talking about these kind of things, re-engineering designs that inspire us. So if I wanted to just work out what's the size of that button, I can do that. I can actually see it's got 20 pixels padding, it's 131, and it's 31 high. So this is very, very useful for me because it allows me to kind of see, is there standards on things? Okay. So I find that very useful. What do you think, Troy? Do you think that could be part of your workflow right now? Let me know. The next extension that I'm going to talk about is called Go Full Page. And what I really like about this is if I want to capture not just my screen, but actually the whole page, this allows me to do this. So I can click here on Go Full Page. And as you can see, here we go. I can actually just download it as a PNG, or I can create a PDF out of it, and I can just right click and I can also do it here as well. So just absolutely love this plugin. Use this a lot for mocking up. So Troy likes that one. Yeah, so use that a lot for mocking up. You know, if I'm going to try and put something into a device to be showcased on my website, I use this a lot. And it's very nice as well because I can resize my screen. And I can do it from here. So now I've got a different, layout. So Greg says it seems to show the same as inspect element in DevTools. Absolutely, it does, Greg. Just for me, it's nice in the sense that I don't have to take that extra step and go into inspect elements. It just allows me to literally click on it, and it allows me to hover over anything that I want. And I just find that that's just one less step. So yeah, you're absolutely right. It does the exact same as Inspect Elements. Have you seen any of these tools before, Greg? Can you see yourself using any of them? Like I said, that I could have gone on to 20 tools. There are so many great tools, and I'll show you how you can download these from the Chrome extension before I finish. So the next one that I want to show you is awesome, and it's one that you'll probably like, especially in the e-learning world. This is an accessibility plugin. So this one is, let's see which one. Yeah, color contrast checker. Okay. So what's nice about this is when you click it, okay, it will just come up in the bottom of the screen. Just, it will sit over everything. So if there's some colors that you'd like to check on accessibility, all you need to do, let's say we want to focus on this color up here. So all you need to do is come down here, click on the color, okay? And then the foreground color, you know, it's obviously white, but let's just pick it, or we can put white in. Okay. So it's actually telling us that this color contrast is failing. Okay. So it's saying that it's not a strong enough contrast, which I'm actually quite surprised by that one. Let's see if we can find this one in the black. All right. So this one in the black, it's saying it passes up to AA, but it's failing AAA. Okay. Let's see if we can find another one. If we bring up our turntable, which I was loving yesterday. Okay. So let's have a look at this color and this color. Okay. So the background is going to be pink. And let's take a look at this black. Yeah, so that's passing. Right, if we look at maybe one more, because I'm loving this a bit too much. Okay, yeah, so that AAA is failing on that color. So again, really nice. You can kind of move it to different locations, make it bigger. You can see here you can actually save the colors for future use. It's really, really good. And it looks really nice and clean. And that there's something as well. If I see a really nice tool that quite looks aesthetically pleasing as well, I'm used to using it. You know, if it looks looks aesthetically pleasing, but is also very easy to use. Yeah, really, really useful. Okay, so we've done quite a lot of extensions here. The last one I'm going to show you is one of my favorites, and it's called Musely. Okay. Now, Caitlin's saying, would you consider doing a session on designing your logo? Of course I can do that, Caitlin. No problem at all. So my last one is Musely. Do any of you guys use it? I know that Melissa Millaway uses Panda, which is another one that's very similar to this. But what's nice is that you can see here, I can log in and I can actually set preferences for myself. So every day, you can see I've actually got it on my Infinity right here. So every day, one of the things that I do is I click on this. I've actually got this link to Musical.ly as well. And basically I'll just close that for a second and do it again. So you can see it kind of gives you an introduction, right? So it's got a couple of things and then you scroll down. And what it shows here is some of the kind of trending stuff in the design world. So this keeps me up to date with you know, the turntable. This was on this yesterday. It was one of the things at the top. So things that pique my interest, I'm trying to get inspiration all the time. So I might click on this one, just go, oh, what's this? And I might find that this is something interactive. So what is this? The FWA. Okay, so it's not an interactive or anything. Okay, let's see what else. All right, so this is showing the little memojis. All right, so nothing's piquing my interest here. Oh, this is piquing my interest. Using AR to pit Trump signs against Trump signs. This is funny. Okay, so I might find something that's interesting and I can share it obviously with LinkedIn. But down here on the left-hand side, I've got other things that I can do. I can click directly in here and it will take me into Dribbble, and obviously I can take a look at kind of what's going on in Dribbble. I can click here to review Envision's blog. I find this really, really useful as well because they've got some really great blog articles, which I learn a lot from. Again, Musical.ly have their own blog in which they're curating content. See, now Kristen might like this because it's talking about logos. Top 20 creative logos of the week. So I like this, you know, I go, come on here and I'll spend about 10 minutes every day kind of looking and seeing different ideas for things. Right, so we've also got Product Hunt, which is great because it will show a lot of new things that are being released. And I've found, you know, a lot of great products like Glide through things like Product Hunt, Sidebar. But what's nice about this is I can actually customize this as well. So I won't go through all of these, but I can actually go and I can customize some of these. So if I go to my settings, I can go in here and I can kind of customize, you know, what I'm viewing the most and what's my preferred content. See, design's my preferred content. So, you know, I've talked about 10 different plugins here, and I'll quickly show you for those of you who haven't used the Chrome extension store. So this is it, okay? To be honest, I get a lot of my ideas. Yeah, Troy, absolutely. He says it's much easier than manually browsing through each site. So that's why I use Musical.ly. Again, it's just having everything in one place. So I find it really useful. Let me know, guys, is there any plugins that you're currently using that I haven't covered? I'll do another one maybe in a couple of weeks because there's other tools that I use that I find really, really useful. You can see my browser's full of them. I find that YouTube videos give me great ideas for new plugins. Now, a lot of products that come out actually have plugins as well. So for example, I started using Rebrandly. So that's a great one. That's automatically come out with a plugin. Sorry, I've got a crying cat here. We'll go out then. Needy cats. So Greg says a favorite extension. One tab, great for those who habitually open many tabs. So I've got that as well. This is I think this was one tab, or this is just called tabs. Can save tab groups that can all be open simultaneously. Can also collapse all open tabs into links, saving memory. That's a great one, Greg. I use one that's similar called Tabs that does a very similar thing. You can see here that you can bookmark things so it'll just stay over to the left. So that's awesome. Anyone else got any that they use? So you can do searching within this. It's got recommended ones. I find doing a search on YouTube saying something like great Chrome extensions for productivity, similar to the kind of video that I've just done or that I'm doing now. But you might want to go through here and just take a look at some of the ones that they're recommending. You can see that's a nice one, save to Google Drive. Some of the things that I honestly do is look at how many people are using things, look at the reviews. Some of them I think are a bit iffy, you know. Sometimes I'm not even sure why, you know, people are trying to hack the system, you know. So back in the day, there was some plugins that you could download YouTube videos, and you could download from Wistia and different things like that. They shut these ones down pretty quickly. So just be careful. You might find some things go missing. But the Chrome Web Store, all you do is if you see something that that appeals to you, like this Colorzilla, you just click on it, and it's as easy as adding to Chrome. Okay, so it's telling you it can read and change all your data on the website that you visit. I'm not worried about that. So because I've got so many of these things, I click on my little puzzle. It'll normally give you an install page and tell you about it. So if I click on my little jigsaw puzzle and I come down here, it was called Colorzilla, wasn't it? Yeah. So now Colorzilla, you can see it's actually putting a bar across the top here, and it'll allow me to go and pick all these colors, right? And if I want to actually have this pinned to the top, I just pin it and I can move it anywhere that I want to, right? So again, if I need to use it, all I do is I click on it, and yeah, it's just absolutely brilliant, you know. So what else has it got? Point sample. Yeah, so you can make it smaller. So there you go. Those are my 10 best Chrome plugin, 10 best Chrome extensions for designers, right? I put the links to all of them in the footers, in the footer of the video. If you have any suggestions for other ones, please share them in the comments. Let us know. I hope you found this useful. This is a nice short video for you. Go out, have a play, see what other plugins you can find. And yeah, I'd love to hear what you're using, what you find kind of speeds up your workflow. Greg says, totally agree. Check for the extensions access requirements. I use Colorzilla. Great for a color version of image downloader. Yeah. So some great tips there. Guys, share your stuff. Share your Chrome extensions. If you are following Mel Milloway, sign up for her newsletter, This Side Up. It's fantastic. She shared her Chrome extensions that she used. So have an awesome day, guys. I'm signing off and I'm going to get stuck in with all of my work. Oh, you're very welcome, Greg. He's said great collection, and also Danielle. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Have an awesome day. I'm signing off. Ciao.